Lawyers are very smart people, and I know this. I've worked with lawyers since 1997, first in-house as a director of marketing, and then out on my own since 2002. So I have come across and I've had the good fortune to work with many very, very smart lawyers. Many of you were recruited from law school because of your grades, because of where you ranked in your class, because you demonstrated your knowledge, and it came across that you were pretty smart and you would be an asset to have in a firm. Well, sometimes being smart is just not enough. Let's discuss. Well, welcome to Legal Marketing Minutes, where I share short bursts of current marketing news and advice. I'm your host, Nancy Myrland. If we haven't met yet, I'm a marketing, business development, content, social, and digital media speaker, trainer, and advisor for lawyers and legal marketers. Your time is valuable, so let's get started, okay? Well, what do you mean being smart isn't enough? Well, I think just having knowledge and just having a really wonderful, great, smart brain isn't going to carry you through all of the practice and business development that is necessary for a profitable career. Some of you might get lucky and just being smart gets you through all of it. But for the majority of you, there are going to be some other characteristics, some other assets that you need to demonstrate in order to continue to grow a profitable practice. And let's talk about 4 of those today. The first is that you need to be visible. I mean, it's one thing to be smart and to sit at your desk, no matter where that desk is, and to yes, use your brilliant brain, but if you aren't visible and you're not demonstrating that to people and you aren't making it obvious to people that, yes, you are smart and you have characteristics that are appealing to them, then what is going to cause someone to think about you when they have a need that is within your practice area? So you need to be visible. The next is that you need to be creative. And I know that might make some of you cringe because you're thinking, I didn't go to law school to be creative. And I get that. No, you absolutely not in the way that you might be thinking right now. But creativity comes in other respects. Creativity means that you're going to think of doing something different, something to cut through the clutter so that you are, when you're being visible, you're doing something maybe a little bit different or a little bit faster or a little bit more creatively than someone else. And it might be that you decide that you are going to host a podcast. And podcasts are very much on my mind these days because I'm helping firms with them all the way from conception of idea through launch and marketing. So they're very much on my mind. And so you will hear me mention those a lot, but you might be thinking, all right, yes, I can be creative. I will launch a podcast. And it doesn't have to be long and involved. It doesn't have to be, an hour. It doesn't have to be a half an hour. I mean, mine are under 10 minutes. And you can get in and out. You can get organized and you can do something creative like that. It could be that you like video and that you pick up your phone, you record a video, you create a message, you say something that you know is valuable because of the timing or because it's an issue that is at hand, but you decide that maybe you're going to pick up your phone and you're just going to produce a really nice video, a short video, a message to people, and you post that. It doesn't have to be professionally produced. It can be. And there's nothing wrong with that, but think of how you can get creative. It might only mean that graphically you produce something that is a little bit more creative than the next person so that your message comes across to those who are visual and not just those who like to read or to listen or to watch. So number 1 is visible. Number 2 is to be creative and doing something different that cuts through the clutter. The third characteristic I think you need to have is that you need to be patient. And that's not easy for a lot of us because we want our activity to produce results right now or at the latest tomorrow, all right? And we don't want to have to keep working at it. We want to see website visits. We want to see listens jump up all of a sudden. We want to see content that has a lot of views on it on LinkedIn. We want to see a lot of our content that we put out. We want to see a lot of activity swirling around it because not only does that make us feel good, I mean, seriously, everybody gets a bit of a dopamine hit when they see that people are interacting with their content. Let's get that one out of the way right now. I mean, that's just human and there's nothing wrong with it. But it also means that those people are maybe consuming our content and learning something from us. And that learning may mean that they are just learning something about us and that your personal brand is being extended to more people. So I want you to be patient and let your tactics play out for a while before you decide whether or not they're good or they're bad. And then the fourth, and again, there are many, but I'm just giving you for today. The fourth is that you need to be persistent. And that goes along with the last one of being patient. You need to continue to do whatever it is you're doing. If you are hosting a certain type of event and maybe the first one's a little lackluster, or the first one was, let's even say the first one was great, and the next time you do it, it's just, so-so, not that many people came, and you're thinking, no, I'm done, because they only wanted one. And nobody's coming. Nobody's coming to my party anymore. And they don't want to listen to me. They don't want to watch me. They don't want to read my content. And there's just no activity. So that's it. I'm going to move on to something else. Well, what you need to do is you need to be persistent, and you need to continue to remind people that you are the person that is delivering a message within your practice area. And sometimes that means that you're also a curator of content. It doesn't always mean that you are delivering your own content. It often means that you are curating the intelligence and, the insight of other people within your practice area, because that too sends a message about you and what you know. So these four that I'm giving you again are: you have to be visible, you need to be creative, I want you to be patient, and I want you to be persistent. All right? Well, that's it for today's Legal Marketing Minutes. Please do me a favor and let me know your thoughts about this topic. If you're listening on a platform where you can leave a comment, please do so, as I'd love to hear from you. If not, you can always find me on my blog at myrlandmarketing.com, which is MYRLAND marketing.com. Also, if you're connected to the legal profession, I invite you to join my Facebook group where we discuss marketing, business development, content, social and digital media. And you can find that by searching Facebook for Social Media for Lawyers with Nancy Myrland. When you do, let me know that this is how you found out about the group. Well, thank you so much for spending a few legal marketing minutes with me. I know your time is valuable, so I appreciate you spending a few of them right here with me. Until next time, I'm Nancy Myrland. Take care.